Okay, in this video we're going to explore using the pack lifter. Now you don't want to do what is being done on the video right now because we need those center holes to attach the handle. So you basically use some of the hardware you took off the cover when you took it apart, and you mount the two lifting arms on the top of the pack in the location shown. Okay, and you don't need to over tighten these things. You basically just snug them up so that they're not going to be loose and wobble around. And what happens is when we lift from the center with the center bolt, which you can see here protrudes through that heavy steel insert that goes into the aluminum, so there's no danger of that ripping out. But I imagine if you got too aggressive with your wrench, you could strip it out if you really tried. So what you're trying to do here is make the thing so that it's not wobbly, it's very secure, but not over tightened any more than required to keep it stable. Okay, so right here Ian and Dan are going to lift the pack out of the car, and Dan can easily just extend his hand forward slightly to get it on the back deck, and Ian now Dan's the guy with the bad back, so Dan's going to come around and take over the back end of the thing, and Ian's going to grab the front. It's not very heavy. You're talking 35-40 pounds on each end of the handle here, so it's pretty easy. Now you can see that Ian is able to easily handle it. And you put it up on a table. And now to make the process of installing the harness easier, the best thing to do is just remove the 6 screws and take it off, and then you can put it back when you're ready to put it back together again. It's really pretty quick. Now here we're going to put the pack back in, and the key here is to not bump anything or keep the pack under full control as you're putting it in. Now you notice those 2 tabs off the front. Well, those have to pass on either side of the duct, and when you are putting it on either side, you have to kind of put those 2 tabs down and in first. So the guy on the front of the car needs to take care of watching that happens, and also to clear any wires and things from getting pinched in between there. And the guy on the back has simply got to keep that end under control. And it's kind of like putting your feet into shoes. You put your toes in first, in which case we'd refer to the 2 tabs, and then as you get those into the position that they need to be in, the back end will just follow behind and drop in, and you should be good to go. You notice Dan is using one hand. He's got a hand free to move the wires because there really isn't much strain on there, and Ian can do the same thing on his end. So this gives you a good handle, and it protrudes out far enough so that you shouldn't have any problem with back strain.